G'day and welcome to the United States of America. We're here for round 18 of the Valhalla Gamer F1 2013 season in the Lone Star State.
Guns and apple pie.
Yes, that's what we're expecting. That aside, qualifying was an interesting. It was dry, which was good.
It was.
Because that's unexpected in Texas.
Apparently.
But there's rain forecast for the race itself. Pole position was taken out by Rambo, newcomer to the McLaren team this week.
Followed up by Xeris.
He put in a solid performance in the one-shot qualifying.
Only 4 tenths behind.
And I think he lost that just in the last corner, so very good qualifying from Xeris. Megatron, always consistent in qualifying, although a second back on Rambo.
Barely a whisker between Megatron and Maurizio.
JJ also a cigarette paper, really. All I can say is that's bloody close. Stairs a little bit further back, a couple of tenths in the McLaren. Mono in the Williams, lost a few tenths there.
Matty back in 8th position with Frag in the.
And Goofball heads out the grid in 10th, having not set a time. Here we are on the grid in Texas.
In Texas, the Lone Star State.
Waiting for,
Whoa.
that's not back and forth, and someone up in on the front on one of the screens appears to have just disappeared from 4th place, it looks like.
He's just driving up the hill, that's fine, and we're off.
We're underway, and it looks like Alistair's got the inside on Jay, but, be very close to see who goes through, and he's on the outside of Maurizio, on the inside of Megatron, and there might be a little bit of contact there, and Madbird's got his hand up in the air as he's going through behind Stairs, and Stairs has got a little bit of space in front of him. He's made up to 4th place behind Maurizio, so a good start. Both of our runners here look like they've moved up by 2 spots.
Yeah, there's a bit of a...
Madbird up on the inside, and sorry to interrupt you there, Liam, but Madbird's up on the inside, and he's got the position up to 5th place, but it's not done yet. Very wheel-to-wheel action. Very wheel-to-wheel action there.
Very wheel-to-wheel action. There's a lot of push and shove going on. Oh my goodness!
Up in the air. I mean, we're back left and right, and it's hard to know who's got the position done. And Alistair's just gone. Stairs has just gone a little bit deep on that, and it's alongside him is Madbird, and
dropping back behind now.
That Mercedes engine powering Stairs away to 4th place.
The DRS on this straight going to be incredibly important.
I'm not sure why, but it says Madbird is in 6th and Stairs is in 4th, even though they're clearly directly behind each other. Clearly directly in front and behind each other as Madbird goes for the inside, and it's there's a bit of contact there, and Stairs
nearly the pit maneuver there from Madbird.
And Stairs stays ahead for a corner, lives to fight another day, chasing down Maurizio. I'm not exactly sure who's in what place, but it's clear from what we can see that Madbird is directly behind Stairs.
Yes. Of all that we know, that is certain.
5th place, for all intents and purposes, does not exist.
Coming up behind Maurizio. Maurizio seems to be
a lot of curb there, a lot of sparks.
Yeah, he's riding that curb like a hooker in Paris. I don't know if Parisian hookers.
Well, Parisian hookers aside, the position, it looks like Jay is challenging Matty there for 6th place, so it'll be interesting to see what happens there. He's dropped back a bit from Stairs.
My fucking mouth.
Oh, and he's very close to Maurizio there, and yes, there is another DRS zone, but that's as good as an ashtray on a motorcycle, to be honest. It's useless. And Maurizio taking quite a bit of curb there, and very different lines from all the drivers there. It's interesting to see who gets off those corners better, but at this stage it's status quo.
It's all up in the air.
But we're very, very close behind Maurizio here, going for the inside into this very fast left-hander. A little bit of contact there. Both of them go off the track, and Xeris up ahead went slightly off the track, but probably a bit of an illegal overtake, so Stairs lets Maurizio through, and Madbird as well.
Madbird sneaks through.
Unintentionally, and they're both in 5th place according to the, 4th.
No, okay, it's sorted it now.
It's sorted it now, and they're 2 wide, Maurizio and Madbird going into the first corner. They nearly take each other out, and Alistair's through into
Lock-ups.
4th place. And so is Madbird's also in 4th place. I don't know what's going on because the lap chart seems to be... The official standings are that they're both in 4th place.
We're currently both in 4th place.
But clearly Madbird is in front of Stairs for the moment anyway. There's so much nearly contact there. Well, there was contact there, and Stairs tries around the outside.
Very, very different lines from these 2 drivers. There's and I can see Maurizio up on the left. Ooh.
Interesting to see.
That closing speed is immense.
Maurizio looking for a lunge down the inside. Very, very close. And they've gone through it, managed not to take each other out, which was well. He's thrown it down the other inside. We can just see his front there. That was very, very close indeed.
He is hunting Alistair through all these corners.
Concentrate on trying to get that position on Madbird. As Madbird
Goes incredibly deep on that corner, doesn't hit the apex at all.
That's right, he's gone a little bit slow, and so Stez has got DRS on this corner as well, but as we said, it's not quite as useful as on the other straight because it's a shorter straight. But he still has the inside line there, and he may well have taken the place. He's had to go a little bit tight on his line there, so Madbird's gone around the inside and taken the position back into the S's. And
it's an exciting race to watch, Alistair.
And it's interesting to see these lines that the two drivers take. It's very close indeed, and you know, one mistake by either driver could spell
that could easily have been that
disaster.
mistake that you were just speaking of.
It was very close. It was very close.
It was
indeed.
incredibly close.
As we go through, so it looks like Stez is still in. Well, they're both in 4th place. I don't actually know what the official rating is, but at this stage, Madbird is ahead.
I bet you guys have
despite the fact that both of the screens say that each driver is in the same place.
Exactly.
So DRS is wide open, and look at that closing speed. It's immense on this straight. Like perhaps the DRS owner is a little bit too long.
Strapped some rockets to his fucking car, I think Alistair did.
And there he goes, you know, easy as you like. And so that's put Madbird into 5th place and Stairs in 3rd place for some reason. Going past the activation point, he has got it open indeed, but he's not close enough, it looks like, on this lap to make an overtake. But he is very close. He's closed up an enormous amount under braking there.
Yes, Madbird dropped back a little bit, wasn't quite in DRS territory there, and so just the speed of the two in front of him had sort of got away, but he's hoping that if they continue battling like they are, then they're going to be too distracted to worry about him coming up behind them.
Absolutely. Absolutely, and Stairs just applying the pressure, hoping that Xerus, you know...
makes an error.
Makes an error, that's right. And Stairs himself makes an error going slightly off the track, but it doesn't seem to have cost him. Xerus has a tiny lock up there coming into the last corner, and so Stairs is very close. He might have the opportunity to pounce coming to the first corner of this particular lap, and he does indeed have the closing speed required. Will he be able to get it stopped?
Oh!
It looks like he has. He's hit the apex there. It's a tight entry, and Xerus looks like he might be able to come to the inside, but he's not managed to do that. Madbird himself may well have DRS on this particular straight.
Bumping a bit of the curves to get up through the gears, and the green light is blinking.
And Xerus also has enormous closing speed coming down that straight, and there's nothing at all that Stez can do about that. A very, very defensive line from Xerus coming in, which allows Stez to get alongside, but he's not quite good enough. Xerus once again has to go for the defensive line, and that allows Stez to go through on the inside. But once again, Xerus is going to have the inside because it's a switchback on this particular track. Room given, little bit of evasive action taken there by Stairs, but he looks like he's got the position done. That was incredible.
That was very close racing, and Madbird is right behind these two.
So he'll be looking to pick up the crumbs coming into here. Xerus
has gone incredibly wide on that corner.
And Madbird is through, so Madbird closer to Stairs than he's been on the last lap or two. Madbird has DRS wide open, and Stairs going to the inside to defend here. It looks like Madbird's got enough speed to carry it around the outside though. Stairs going for the inside, and Madbird carries around the outside. Brave racing there, and he's going to have the inside coming into the next corner.
Side by side going through that one, and then Madbird takes the inside.
And that's position done for now. That was very, very good racing there.
Yep, and in fact there is the DRS.
Tyres are looking a little worn, but...
Pit stop warnings coming up for both drivers, I think.
That's right, but with rain coming in, and a little bit of a lock-up from Madbird. Stairs takes the inside, a tiny bit of contact, and Madbird remains ahead for the time being. The closing speed on this straight
is immense. Look at that.
A couple of seconds ago, I would have thought you wouldn't actually be able to make it stick around there, but he's got it in front, and Stairs is ahead of Madbird, and that looks like he's made that stick cleanly, and is driving away at this stage. Madbird looking to keep in touch. Very different lines as Stairs goes very wide indeed. That's not
very wide. Madbird side by side going around this long bend.
Trying to go around the outside of the triple apex right-hander. but still close. Might have the inside there. Oh, that was so close. He could have gone for it, and Stairs might have been a little bit worried, and he's chucked it down the inside again. But no avail on lap 9, so it looks like Rambo has pitted, so Stairs goes up into the lead of this race, and Madbird chucks it down way deep, gets the lead briefly.
Big rear left block up there from Madbird.
Hands up in the air, oh, nearly Pittman over there, and that was very interesting. Big enough gap anyway that Stairs could have
slid in behind him, no worries.
But they're both in the pits now, changing furiously onto the prime tyres. The gap is maintained.
It's clear blue skies.
It's brilliant blue without any hint of cloud, but there is a high possibility of rain. 30% of the race, and so perhaps these two will be looking to make these prime tyres last until that rain comes.
Having just come out of the pits, Zirus is now right up Madbird's shaft.
He sure is. I can see him right there in the mirror. Either side, left and right.
I'm not sure if he is pit yet, has he?
I believe he would have pit.
He must have pit on the previous lap.
So his tyres will be up to temperature. And there goes the bollard.
There goes the bollard. Those long-suffering bollards.
Those long-suffering orangey cylindrical things that mark apexes.
Alright, Madbird has not got DRS behind Alistair here, but
Zirus,
as you can tell, has got immense closing speed, passes him easy as you like down the inside.
And has the effectiveness of an Asian hooker there, and very, very, very overtakey, but Madbird's got back the inside. Zirus trying to come through the outside, and
it's incredibly close racing.
And Madbird has to take the tight line, but remains ahead of Zirus. Rain is wet. Something I've found in my experience.
Is that right? This is the wisdom that of an older man that I aspire to have one day.
Well, you know, I have a few months on you, and it's something that I'm sure in due time, come say January next year,
I'll come to understand.
Well, if not already. I mean, this is the great thing about mankind, is that people gain wisdom, and they pass that wisdom on to... Stairs just set a fastest lap, by the way. What a fucking legend.
Oh, incredible. 140! Thank you very much.
As people get older, they impart the wisdom they've learned in their, say, 70 years of life to the younger generation. So the younger generation ends up more intelligent than the older generation. And this is something that's continued on through mankind. That's incredibly bloody insightful of me. I came up with that shit on my own. You know, you don't just come here to watch a race. You come here to get really fucking smart. We're on lap 14 of 28, which is exactly 9/10 of the way. Whatever form of English it is they speak. Bit of a wheel glitch there, forces Stairs wide. And so that may well cost him a bit of time. It's interesting. It'll be interesting to see in the next split if Matty has closed on Stairs at all.
He does look noticeably closer on the map, and just the size of Alistair and his front. Oh, there you go. He's cut down half a second.
Brake's just been disqualified.
Oh
from
my
the
goodness.
Race. Stairs tends to go for the 3-stop when Maddie will go for the 2-stopper, so Madbird manages to take care of his tyres a little bit better than Stairs.
Well, they're both on, when did they hit on lap 9, I think, both of them?
Yeah, according to the screen there, lap 19 is the scheduled stop for both of these runners, so...
rather than having to pit and then pit again.
At the mini-map there, Maddie's already cut across here, but Rambo has come into the pits, so coming around this particular lap, Stairs will in fact go into the lead of this race.
Yep, and Maddie up into second place.
But for how long?
But how long indeed?
Just in the last lap or two, it does seem to be a little bit gloomier. The skies are...
The once clear blue sky is darkened up a bit, that's true.
Yes.
Both drivers are +1 on their proposed pit strategy.
University is full of all sorts of shenanigans.
Yes, indeed. Both racers ignoring their pit crews, probably screaming in their ears at this stage, but...
Rambo is closing in, certainly if the rain starts to pour down now and they need to come in very soon for the intermediate tyres, that may well negate any advantage Rambo has over them. It's closer to Stairs than he has been for a couple of laps as well. You can actually read the driver tag just as they were going through that previous corner, but he's got no time to worry about that because Rambo's on his tail.
You can see little drops of rain just slicing across his helmet there. Lotus is a little bit kinder to the tyres than the McLaren, I believe.
But this is turning into a very squishy sandwich. They're all closing in on each other very, very quickly indeed. What was once a large gap is now a train of 3 cars, nose to tail almost.
Some interesting lines going through the technical section there from Madbird.
Goodness, that came out of nowhere. Rambo's gone around the outside. He's actually kept it there.
Shot up around the outside. I think Madbird let him go past more than anything out of fucking sheer terror.
I don't think he didn't have a chance. So look at how much space he's put between himself. He's already on the tail of Stairs there, and as Madbird hits the bollard, but he had no answer for that at all because those new tyres
that came out of absolutely nowhere.
Cut through Madbird's advantage like a hot knife through
like butter.
Shit.
Or even that, yeah.
As Rambo heads for the inside of Stairs, and Stairs has the inside coming into the next corner. It'll be interesting to see whether he's got enough pace. And they're wheel to wheel there. Stairs holds the advantage just for now, but Rambo will have the inside coming into the next corner. Stairs looking to do the undercut as Rambo has a tight line into that corner, and Stairs' picture is frozen there. It looks like
oh my goodness.
Stairs has disappeared from view, just completely disappeared.
His camera feed is broken.
Looking at Mad.
Trying to find out what happened to Alistair.
His car just disappeared from Madbird's screen, and it looks like he has unfortunately retired from this race. He's still showing his third there, but
no. Alistair has left the race.
Has lost, so that's unfortunate there. Looks like yet another DNF for Stairs, which is not something
that's 2 races in a row for the McLaren team. That's not
happy about.
It's not a good thing for anybody, no.
But given these conditions, it's very easy to make a mistake, so the pressure will be on.
It will be.
Jay's not close enough yet to be posing any immediate threat. You can't actually see him. But once Jay gets Madbird in his sights, it'll be like a carrot dangling in front of him.
He has gotten the gap. Jay has gotten the gap down to 10 seconds, so that's an incredible feat. 5 seconds of a gap cut down in what, two and a half laps?
If that, yeah. Here's the view from JJ. He's blitzing through this technical section.
With a little bit over a lap to go, Madbird has got to be sweating in there because Jay is hunting him down, that is for sure.
He'll be sweating like a gypsy with a mortgage there.
Yeah, it's the track is definitely getting a bit wet. All the spray coming off Madbird's tyres, you can see there. Look at the spray coming off Madbird's tyres. That is
it's collecting on his face as well.
It's getting very wet out there. 19 lap old.
That's a real heathy performance.
19 lap old primes.
That's incredibly impressive, though. As it is now at the point where
Rambo has just taken the place.
So congratulations to Rambo. A very, very solid race for him. That was
incredibly solid.
Amazing pace for him.
That was intense.
But if we were halfway through the race, people would be changing to wet tyres or intermediate tyres at this point.
Yes, indeed. And look, Jay is nail-bitingly close behind Madbird.
Madbird crosses the line and he's kept Jay at bay, but only just. Rambo takes out a dominant victory over Madbird, 23 seconds between first and second.
That is a massive performance from Rambo with Maddie in second place. Jay only 2 seconds down on Maddie, so one more lap.
Or even a second and a half looking at the,
Oh, that's a good point, yep.
Megatron and Xeris, nothing much separating those two across the line. 4th and 5th, very good performance from those two. Mono on his own, 51.7 seconds off the winning time.
Yes, indeed.
Maurizio
and Goofball both 119 and 123 down.
So Maurizio managed to finish ahead of Goofball
despite reversing over the line.
Despite his last lap antics that we've all come to expect from Maurizio. He's ever the entertainer. Anywho, next race is the last race of the championship.
Yes, round 19.
The final race of this season.
It is, and Megatron coming home with his Brazilian flag.
Oh yes, now we haven't talked about the championship. Megatron has
locked out the win of the season. He cannot be caught.
Congratulations
to Megatron on taking out the season.
He's had the pace, he's had the consistency, and he's
even when he was in a Marussia or a Caterham,
Well, he
some of the season,
he managed to win in Monaco, which I think the rest of us all just thought, right, well, let's just drop our DAX and run away.
So we'll see you there at Sao Paulo.
Yes, it's south of here.